Welcome everyone to Miyagi Stadium for today's Levain Cup Final against Kashima Antlers. We've come a long way from cleaning cars and painting fences to end up here in the final. But before we crack on with that game, let's have a little look around the area. So without further ado, let's head on into Google Maps and I'll see you there in just a second. Okay, so welcome back to the most busy taskbar you've probably ever seen. Obviously, of course, joined alongside by Google Maps. We are in the exact spot I brought us into the intro. And well, what is around this area? Well, as you can see over this side, not a whole lot. It's a parking lot for the stadium, and then back that way is where we head to civilization. So we're going to take the back button. We're going to have a little zoom out. This was taken, I believe, on like this stretch here. So we've got parking all around this road. The main stadium is here. There's another complex here where there's a pool and a super arena. Not quite sure what goes on in the super arena, but there is a super arena. Ah, there we go. So that is the super arena, as we can see. Ah, it looks like it's for the volleyballs, your badmintons, etc. Gotcha. So the hotel, the nearby hotel is just here, so that's nice. It's a very well set out sports complex. You've got your indoors, your outdoors, and my computer going a little bit on the slow side. So I'm not quite sure where I've dropped us. Ah, we are on the main road. I think the hotel is supposed to be up on that hill. I'm correct. Yes, maybe. Maybe? Or are we a road over? No, we're definitely on the right road. So it is supposed to be over there. Not quite sure where though. Now, if we zoom out, this is a pottery class. Interesting. So, if you head to this stadium not far away, you can actually do some pottery classes, which would be quite interesting, I guess. And then further afield, we have, I believe this is a baseball stadium by the looks of it. Yes, it's baseball field over there. Some gymnastics, which I don't see anything for, and we have a massive forest. So you know what, let's head on into the forest. In typical YouTuber fashion, we are going to delve into the forest and then probably get ourselves into some trouble. So okay, it's a forest, quite simple. It's not very much to look at, very woody, but nice, peaceful, like any old forest. Anywhere you go, a nice peaceful forest with a lovely road running through it. Also, this is a very high quality road, I would say, considering it's going through a forest. It's been well maintained, very nice. And yeah, so that is the local forestry. And what is Gathering Square? It's a square for gathering, I'm assuming. Doesn't look very square, I'll be honest. That, to me, does not look very square. It actually looks more, yeah, phallic shaped. If we're going to go, okay, now that just makes it even more disturbing. And there's a slide. Okay, I might have to have a go on the slide before today's game, but it is of course time to get on with some football. So let's head on over to Football Manager, see what our team's like for today's game, and then crack on with today's match. Okay everyone, so we've made our way into the tactical meeting screen where our assistant is rather pessimistic. Yes, he wants us to go from a positive mentality down to a cautious one. We're not. This is a cup final. We beat them last time out, I believe, 3-1. And yeah, I think we can get a victory here today in front of 49,218 people. Yes, packed out stadium for today's game. Very good pitch condition, 12 degrees Celsius and calm. If only it was that cool in my room right now. Currently 27.8 degrees. So I'm feeling a little warm and toasty. In terms of opposition instructions, well, we're just going to apply them. They're expected to go for a 4-2-3-1. I reckon they probably will. they'll probably steal that formation from us. We've managed to bring it over here and teams are starting to use it. So, as you can see, we have a couple of names missing. If we look onto this right-hand side, Havanier is currently suspended for this game. We also have a suspension for Kim Min Tai, and Song Krazin has just returned from some international duty, where I believe he scored for Thailand. So, congratulations to Song Krazin, but unfortunately, he can't be in the final for us today because he's absolutely shattered. So, our team for today's game is Nakano in goal, Suga, Sugunama, Fukumori and Komai at the back, Takamin and Miyazawa in central midfield. On the left-hand side is Kaneko. On the right, Lucas. Central midfield is controlled by Lopez and Nakashima up front. A bench consisting of Owaka, Yanagi, Masao, Fukai, AK-47, Ono and Ogashiwa. Now, I've just noticed I've got a note on Nakano. What is this note? What are you, note? Note, right. Ah, yes. Nakano is heading for award, ladies and gents. So, Consadole Sapporo goalkeeper Nakano is among a group of players touted as winning the Japan N League 1 Rookie of the Year award. The 21-year-old Japanese player has been in fantastic form this season and is said to be proud that he is in the running for it. So, he could potentially be getting the Rookie of the Year, which would be well deserved. He's had a fantastic season. If we have a little peek at his stats for this year so far, he's conceded 37 in 37, conceded only 3 in the Emperor's Cup in 6. He's conceded 15 in 14, which is a little disappointing in this competition. And yeah, his overall is a 7.04, conceded 55 in 57, clean sheets 25, 29 on his save tipped, save parried is 45, saves held is 80, which is solid catching. And yeah, player of the match a couple of times as well, passing even at 87%. So an all-round solid goalkeeper. He's not been doing too bad. He's developed now, 3 stars, could possibly get up to 4-star. Right now, solid little goalkeeper. But it is time for today's final as we head out to pitch side. Now, concern is a little bit amongst the players, a little bit more happy. Now, apprehensive is stronger than him. Well, get a bit stronger. They have a couple of players missing, so this is a good opportunity. We could get a title. We could leave this place with the cup. Now, win the trophy for yourselves, but also for the fans. You've been magnificent and deserve success. Let's give the fans a good performance despite the odds being against us. You know what? We're underdogs. That suits us down to the ground. We're going for the underdog. Well, we're not going for the other. Apparently, they don't care that we're the underdogs. I thought they would have cared a little bit more about our underdog motivation, but no. And they're not in the best form. A win, a loss, a win, a win, a loss. Maybe we can add a second loss to that one, whereas our recent form is 3 wins, a draw, and then another win. So, unbeaten in our last 5 games. They have lost a few, and can we make that an extra one here today? Well, we're starting off at the wrong end. Misao holding up the ball for them. Leo Silva over to Hiros. Hiros plays it up to Doi. Doi one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's a save, but he tips it into his own goal. Nakano, we gave you so much praise, and then you do that. Ay. Well, looks like we're going attacking, ladies and gents. It's 2.5 minutes in, and we've already conceded a goal. Not how I wanted to kick off this. Not how I wanted to kick it off at all. Okay, 15 minutes. Come on, lads. We've had 1 shot, and it's not on target. Komai throws it in. Lopez pulls it down. Ball across. Doi will intercept it. Silva now hoofs it up. Nodded down by Suganuma though. Doi will intercept that one though. Alano on the counter attack. Lovely tackle by Miyazawa. Kaneko tries ball on top. Intercepted. It's now back with Hiros. Hiros gets it to Doi. Doi back to Hiros once more. Leo Silva to Kikuchi. Kikuchi to Ross. Now Silva. Silva gets all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's now with their defense. I'm going to stop saying their names because there's quite a few different passes going on now. Right, Doi gives it away to Suga. Intercepted. Miyazawa gets the ball. Kaneko coming down this left hand side. Can he do anything with it? He's got Suga in spot. Whips it himself. Nakano! Come on! Nakano? Nakashima. With his 33rd goal of the season. That man is in excellent goal scoring form this season. Cracking cracking player up front. Didn't expect him to be as good as he has been, but he has been performing admirably up there. Let's have another little look at this one. So, Kaneko whips it in. Nakashima nods it past Yamada, and Yamada just watches it fly over his head. Now, they have been the better team in this one, so you know what? We're going to be cautious. We're going to listen to our assistant. Our assistant probably was right. So we are going to drop back. We're going to try and get a bit more possession, try and use the ball a bit more. As you can see, that's gone and level things up a little bit. 50-50. They are in possession right now, though, and on the attack. We need to get this one away. Misao plays it over to Silva. Silva gets it over to Heroes. Heroes holding up the ball nicely on this right-hand side. Lovely block, though. Can we get a counter-attack going? Suganuma gets it up, but it's intercepted and nodded past Komai. Komai, what are you doing, my friend? You've got to get that ball. If this leads to a goal, Komai. Komai. You are going to give me a heart attack, my friend. What on earth was that, Komai? Look at this. Look at this. Even if he just turned around, he just seemed to stop on the spot and let the man run past him before he chased the ball. Even if he just flipped around. Aye, Komai. Right, Lopez. It's on the halfway line. Heroes. They've still got possession in our half. This is very dangerous. Lopez will hunt it all the way back down to Yamada, though. Yamada hoofs it upfield, nodded down by Miyazawa. Now Lucas on this right-hand side. Can he get anything going? He's got Komai trying to make a run, but instead he kicks it at their left back, and they are back in possession. Komai is not going to do anything over on this right-hand side. The ball is going to go over the top to Evaldo. Fukumori, good job on the pressure there, my friend. Good block, and that has prevented a goal. Izumi whips one in. Suganuma nods it away. Lopez now coming on the counter-attack. Come on, Lopez, get something going. You've got Nakashima in front. You've got Lucas coming up behind. Or instead, you could just run into their defender. So, it's been a rather feisty first half. Currently 2-1 down. We've had 3 shots to their 5, 1 on target to their 3, and 0.29 XG to their 0.72. 2 corners to 4, 10 fouls to 5, 2 yellow cards to 1 yellow card, 83% passing to 87, 49% possession to 51. We need to tell the lads, at least some of them, they've not been performing. Some of them have been performing very well. Others have been terrible. So, we are going to... Lucky boys? No. We need to be assertive. We're going to point the finger. Yeah, I want to see something else in the second half. You've not shown what you're capable of. I know some of these players are better than they are currently performing. A 6.4 from Takamin. Like, come on. Takamin. 6.3 now? Jesus, look at all those yellow cards, by the way. We've got Kaneko, Miyazawa, and Suga all on yellow cards right now. This is getting worrying. Izumi coming down this left-hand side. Then we'll play it back to Mizawa. Lovely interception by Miyazawa. Now can we actually get something going? It's a ball up to Lopez. Lopez, can he get a shot off? Oh, he's just running to the defence again. Lopez, you're doing my head in right now. He just doesn't seem to be passing the ball. So, you know what, Lopez? Get off the pitch. Just get off the pitch. You're being absolutely useless right now. Takamin, you are also being completely awful. So Fukai will come on for Takamin. And we have a couple of others. Lucas, Nakano, Suga, and Miyazawa. I haven't really seen Miyazawa struggling that much, to be honest. But he hasn't also really got anything going. So there is that. There is that. But I don't think we can really take him off. Is the main issue right now. So I guess we'll just go for the double substitution and hope none of the yellow cards get sent off. Now we're getting into the latter stages. We've both had 5 shots. It's actually reasonably even. It's just this on target percentage, and thus the XG is struggling a lot right now. So lads, you need some motivation. I'm going to shout at you. I'm going to shout some encouragement. Hopefully that helps you. Miyazawa is currently zapped of energy. So, Miyazawa, you are going to go off. We're going to go Nakano Ono is going to drop back into this spot. He's going to actually be a playmaker on support. We are then going to bring on Ogashiwa. Now, Nakashima, what is your favourite role? What is your favourite? What would you like to be? It can do pretty much everything. So Ogashiwa, again, also doesn't mind doing a bunch of different things. We're getting an extra striker on. Let's try and get a goal. At the moment, let's try and get a highlight, because right now we are not even getting a highlight, which is worrying. Very worrying. So, Nakano, trying to build from the back, will play it short to Suganuma. Suganuma tries the ball over the top. It's nodded down. They are back in possession with Arthur. He's had it quite a bit. Arthur, the cake man, in fact. Running straight at us, and he's hit it from range. Thankfully, it goes sailing into the crowd. And we still need to get something going. Come on, lads. Not quite sure about that dive, Nakano, but you got the ball, so not too bad. Fukumori gets it up to Lucas. Lucas has the overlap in Komai. Tries the ball straight up to Nakashima. Come on, Nakashima. Save us, Nakashima. Come on, Nakashima. 2-2. 34th goal of the season. He now has a brace. And we are back in the race. So, back to cautious. We are playing for overtime. We don't care. We've got players who are tired. Yes, we've got players on yellow cards. But we are just going to go for that additional time or penalties or whatever comes after that 90th minute, because we have just saved ourselves. So, Ono is going to play it over to this right hand side. He finds Lucas. Komai is on the overlap. Can Lucas or even Komai do something? Komai runs out the defense. Come on, Komai, make up for your earlier mistake. Pulls it across, whips it in. It's ping-ponging around. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it. And Fukai will trip over Leo Silva as he goes on the counter-attack. Ladies and gents, we have headed into extra time in this Levain Cup tie. So, we've had 11 shots to their 7, 3 on target to their 3. XG of 0.93 to 0.83, 5 corners to 5, 19 fouls to 12, 4 yellow cards to 1 yellow card, 85% passing to 86, 51% possession to 49. I think we're actually going to tweak things up to balanced. We can't really be cautious in extra time. We have to at least try and get a goal. So we're going to go on to balanced. We're going to go somewhere in between, and hopefully that works out. I'm pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it going. That was brilliant. We got some extra time. We're sliding it up a little bit into balanced. Let's go and nick ourselves a goal. Let's go out there, nab a goal, and then let's nab this title. We want this cup. We are showing heart. And right now, we are showing absolutely 0 highlights. And as I went to click that, it went off. Great. So, 2-2. Komai will throw it in. Lucas gets it to Komai. Come on, let's steal it right here. Komai whips it in. Nakashima can't get onto the end of it, and Doi will nod it away. Fukai, what was that? Fukai. Fukai, please tell me you've not thrown the title away. It's these little errors. 90% of our game is beautiful, but then players just make these silly mistakes, like Fukai there, almost giving them an opportunity to come back at us and score the winner. Komai with that missed ball, giving them a goal. It's just those little errors. If we could take those out of our games, these 2-2 games would be comfortable 2-0 games and just cruising to cups. But no, right now, we're conceding. Disgustingly nice goal, by the way. That was a beautiful shot. We're going to have another look at that shot. But come on. 117 minutes. So, Arthur gets on the left-hand side, plays it across. It's then played across again. Leo, far too much space here. Kaneko, Suganuma, Fukumori. Ono is absolutely nowhere near it. Fukai is here on the centre-back, when really these two should be the other way. Fukai should be pressuring. And if Fukai is going to get this guy, Fukumori should really be picking him up. And instead, Leo is given acres of space and drills it. Drills it into that upper right-hand corner. It was a beautiful goal. If that's what we're going to lose to, then fair enough, but it's a bitter pill to swallow. Bitter pill to swallow indeed. We're probably going to better them in the league. But here today, Kashima Antlers have bettered us 3-2 in additional time. Now, I can't be too disheartened. We was probably never expected to even get this far. I can't remember where the board wanted us to get to. I want to say it was probably like the last 16 or something. So the fact that we're even the runners-up in this competition is a massive achievement in itself. But considering the way we lost this one, we scored some beautiful goals. We gave up. Komai gave up one. Fukai almost gave up one. That was a brilliant drilled shot for them to win it. Like, such a narrow way to lose it. Disheartening, but Nakashima with that brace. He was the best performer. So, we at least get that, I guess. So, in the end, the match statistics are as follows. 12 shots to their 13, 3 on target to their 6. Our lack of clinical finishing, and really, the supply of it, was our undoing. A 0.98 XG to a 1.22, 7 corners to 7, 25 fouls to 18, 4 yellow cards to 2, 85% passing to 86, and 50% possession to 50%. So, head into the dressing room. You know what, lads? I want to throw the book at you, but you wasn't expected to get this far. We've got another cup final. We've got a second bite at the cherry in the Emperor's Cup later on. And we still have a season to wrap up. I'm going to go through all these messages. There's quite a few people, as you can see, who need to accept fines due to certain issues. Suspended Miyazawa out for the Emperor's Cup. That is not good. So, who are we going to be missing for Raysol, in fact? So, Raysol are missing quite a few players. We have no one suspended for that game. And then we've probably got a few suspended for the Neue Grampus game, because as we saw, Miyazawa, I believe, is going to be missing that one. But I thank you all for joining us. Hopefully we can pick things up as we verse Raysol, who are 11th in the league, in our final league game, before we then head to the Emperor's Cup final to verse Nagoya Grampus. So I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.